Hey beauties, welcome to my channel. Come with me to get ready for my first vendor event. So this is my sign, obviously. I didn't want to go with the traditional banner because I just think that's common and I don't really like how the banners look. I think it doesn't really give much detail, um, and it's easy to just buy a banner. So I wanted to go with an actual sign. Um, so I went and bought this sign from Michael's, as well as the letters and this flower. I forgot the name of them, sorry, but it came as like two big bushes together, and I got it from Michael's. The letters I painted, they were like a wood color, so I painted them brown. As you can see, the color a little bit better. So I painted them brown because I wanted to fit the aesthetic of the whole look that I have for my pop up. This wood came this way. I bought it just like this. I didn't have to paint this, so it came like this. And this, I broke two pieces apart from each other, and I had some tweeds, as you can see, on it, and then I put this like yarn and hot glued it onto here, so it's on here really good. At first I was gonna hot glue the letters on here, but my mom, she suggested that we put the Gorilla Wood glue, so great idea. And my mom glued them on, and it stayed on pretty well so far. We'll see how they do outside, but yeah, this is my sign, and I'm gonna hang this on the back of the tent wall. Um, so not in the back of the tent, but the back wall of the tent. And normally where most people put their banners, I would have this sign. And yeah, I love it. I think it's so cute, and it just fits the aesthetic, and it's exactly what I wanted. I didn't want too much. I just wanted something that says the name, and you know, and it's beautiful, and it has some flowers on it. So I have more of these flowers that came with the two bushes that I mentioned. I'll show you later on in the video what I did with these flowers because I pretty much used them throughout things that I made for my pop-up. But yeah, I love the sign. It's so cute. So this is me making my garland that's going to hang on the back of my tent. I also incorporated some of the flowers that I added on my sign. So I'm here in my unit with most of my bags packed and ready for my pop-up. That's going to be in 2 weeks. 2 weeks flies by really fast. So I got these bags. I believe I have 7 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 bags. Each bag is labeled by what's in it. So like this one says tablecloth displays. That's what's in it. The other one are displays. Um, these are products, electronic bag. So I'm kind of anal when it comes to making sure everything is organized. Yeah, so I'm sure I'm going to get asked this question. I got these bags from IKEA. So they're pretty good, pretty sturdy. I've used them before. So yeah, so this is what I have so far. These are what I have packed. I pretty much have everything that I need as far as displays and things that I'm going to bring already packed in the bag. Right now I got my wagon out of the car so that way I can test to see if the bags actually fit in the wagon from me carrying it from my car to my actual setup area. So I'm going to do that now. Um, but yeah, what else? I also have to make my inventory list so I know what I'm bringing so I don't forget anything. I I was thinking in the beginning that maybe I should bring a little, but now I'm thinking I should bring a lot because it's better to have too much than not have enough, I guess. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to put this stuff in the wagon, see how that works, and then after I do that, I'm gonna make my inventory list. Just an FYI, while I'm in my unit, this video is gonna kind of look like a faceless video, um, because yeah, I was not beauty aesthetic that day. um, so yeah, and I'm still working on my shyness, so y'all bear with me. All right, so I just finished doing my inventory list. I pretty much have everything that I am taking. I put them already in the product bag. Can't remember my own bag names. And some extra stuff that I'm gonna try to stuff in there. But my inventory list is done. So now I am going to clean my unit up because it looks a hot mess right now. And that way, all I have to do now is just put these bags to see if they fit in the wagon, clean my unit, and I should be done. Another thing that I need to do is put the information of the soaps, like the ingredients, on the back of the soaps. So I printed them out, just like a regular price tag label, and then I made the details or ingredients or whatever you want to call it. I think this off. Shouldn't put this on there like this. Anyway, I made those so that way people know what's in the soaps, and because I have at least 12 different soaps, and I can't remember all the soaps by heart. I wish my memory was that good, but it's not. So I printed the labels out like this, all the soaps. So I'm just going to put that on the back of the soaps so that way people know and they don't have to ask. So this is mostly soaps that I'm taking. And Chambay. Everybody's favorite. My favorite, yeah. Let's see. So this one is Morning Glory. What's this soap? So like I said, I'm just going to take this and just put it on the back. This way, like I said, somebody picks it up, they like the smell, they want to purchase it, they just know what it is by reading the back label. This one is Pink Sweetie. Pink Sweetie is another one of my faves because I don't know if you guys know about the old school Victoria's Secret Love Spell, but this soap has the Love Spell fragrance integrated in it. Amazing. I love it. So. That's if you know about, Victoria's Secret Love Spell. I don't even know if they still sell Love Spell. Kind of old school. I haven't been to Victoria's Secret in I don't know how many years, so I don't even know. But their soaps and fragrances were always top tier. So Love Spell was one of my favorites back in the day. So I think this is very nice that you have a soap, a natural soap, with a little bit of hint of perfume in it. I would not recommend this soap to anybody who might have some type of allergy to fragrance. Because I'm not sure how Victoria's Secret's Love Spell fragrance is made. So, yeah, I would stay clear of this one. But this is actually the only soap that I have that has perfume in it. I couldn't pass it up. I love the Love Spell. Alright. Sunshine Day. Oh, I ripped one. Darn it. It's fine. I'm just gonna cut it. Okay. Just give my lashes, I name my soaps. I don't know. I have a thing with naming stuff. I love it. I love being creative to think of different names to name stuff. I don't know. It's fun for me. So I always say, like, okay, if I came up with this name, Sunshine Bay, what's the next one? When you have a label on the front? Weird. What's the next cool name I can come up with? So it's fun. I feel like that brings the individuality from other products and other people who just has tamarack soap or something like that, or sunflower oil soap. That's kind of boring. So being unique and having your own cute names, I feel that people will remember that more than just tamarack soap or sunflower oil or olive oil soap. They'll remember, like, oh yeah, that's the company that sells Sunshine Bay. I don't know, I guess. So yeah, that's why I name stuff on the label short. I need my niece to come and help me do some of this stuff, because my niece is always like on top of the labeling and making sure everything has a label, but my niece is very expensive. And she's only 10 years old. Isn't that something? So I pre-print my labels for all my stuff. I make them myself. Well, I lie. My mom prints them out for me. Shout out to my mom. My mom makes all my labels, anything personalized for my business. My mom does it. So shout out to my mom, because yeah, she is a lifesaver. It does help me save a lot of money from going to like different companies like Vistaprint and all those places, when my mom does it for me. So shout out to her. My mom is the unpaid manager of my company. She always says she doesn't know how she got a job she never applied for, but I mean, that's how it works. When you're a small business owner, your family are unpaid employees until you can pay them, right? So my mom is like the general manager, inventory manager. She's everything. And she didn't apply for nothing. Let's see. This is sweet lemonade. Isn't that cute? Sweet lemonade, like, come on now. And that gives you an idea of what's the main ingredient in this soap for sweet lemonade. Like, so creative. I love it. And no, I do not make these soaps. I get them from a lovely vendor who creates soaps. And yeah, I would love to learn how to make soaps, but I don't think that's something I need to add to my resume right now. Um, okay, so that's done. I just realized that I don't have the price on these, so I'm gonna need to print it out, but I can do that another day. And that's another thing is that I've gone to vendor fairs a lot of times, and I'm I'm one of those introvert people where I don't like to ask the price. I don't want to, like, like, how much is this? How much is this? How much is this? Um, so I would probably just not buy it if I can't see the price myself, or if I have to ask, then I probably just won't get it. So I think about that, and I don't want anybody to do that with my products. So if they're like me and they're introverts, they don't want to talk to anybody, they don't want to be talked to, they just want to look, like, and buy. Um, and that's kind of how I am when I go to vendor fairs. So I feel that I'm treating my customers the way I want to be treated, and I just put the price on everything. That way they don't even have to ask me. They don't have to be engaged in unwanted conversation, and they can just like and buy. That's it. And some things you can't put prices on everything. So in that case, you just have signs with the prices on it, and I'll show you an example of what I did. So like for my keychains, I don't know if you can see it, I have where the prices are on there. So that way it just sticks right there next to it. That works. So I pretty much got everything that I needed out of here for now, and then I'm gonna have a test run on Sunday. Today is Friday, and when I say test run, it's gonna be a test setup where I'm setting up the table, setting up products, doing all this stuff, and yeah, once that's done, then I can get an idea of how I want everything to look, and hopefully everything comes out the way I want. So until then. So now we are at the morning of my event, and I'm just setting up with my mom. I kind of already set the tent up before I started recording, but yeah, I'm just setting up in my area, putting everything together, doing my first event with a tent of my own, so it was kind of nerve-wracking, but I'm just going to time lapse the rest of this setup process because it is kind of long, but yeah. So right here, I'm setting up my camping tent fans. I had the hardest time trying to get them to stand up. I know there's a hook on them, but for the life of me, I could not get it to sit up. So if anybody has any idea on how I can get that to work for me next time, please let me know in the comments. So now I have begun to strip. Yes, strip. It was so hot and humid out there, and I just couldn't do it. It was so hot. So yeah, I had my bonnet on my head because I was sweating like crazy. Don't come for me for my bonnet. I will be taking it off later. So I want to give a quick shout out to my vendor booth neighbor. Her name is Alex, and she owns a company called Links by Alex. She does permanent jewelry, and she was the sweetest person. I was so happy to have her as my first vendor booth neighbor. She kind of showed me the ropes a little bit, and she was just super sweet. So yeah, you guys check her company out. At this point, the event had started. Everyone had their tents up. And I really thought that when we were all setting up that it was going to be a little crowded, but it turned out to be a lot of space. So there is a hotel right behind us. There is a shopping center, a lot of restaurants nearby. So it was a lot of good foot traffic. So, just to give you a little details about me, I am a serious introvert. I'm very shy. I do not like talking to strangers. I guess, stranger danger. And yeah, I'm very private. I'm very closed off. And I kind of like to stay that way. I am a true Pisces. But on the other side of it, I want to be able to talk to people about my business. I want them to know about my company, and I want to grow, and I want to get to know other people, get to know other vendors, and just learn this whole small business thing, because I'm new at it, and I always feel like there's so much to learn. And even at this event, like I said, being a Pisces, I was overthinking the whole setup process, because I was like, oh my God, is my setup too much, or is it just extra? I don't know. I was looking at other people's setup, and some people just had one table and a banner, and I'm like, oh my God, am I doing too much? But then I thought about it, and after I see my whole setup process, I'm like, no, this is me. This is my aesthetic. This is what I love. This is what I want people to see when they see Unique Lash and Beauty. And with that said, I had customers that came into my booth and told me how much they loved my setup and how it was so cute. And some people caught the gist of the boho theme, which did make me feel a lot better about my setup, because like I said, I'm an overthinker, and I just didn't know if I was doing too much. But sometimes doing too much can work out in your favor. So yeah, this pretty much ends my vlog, my first vlog. Yay me! I hope I did this the best way possible. I did not record much after this clip here. How did I do? So I did make sales, which was good. I didn't have a goal. I don't think I wanted to set a goal. It was more of the experience for me, doing this and learning more so than making big bucks. I want to make money, but I mean, this event was more of just the experience for me, and I learned a lot. I spoke to a lot of different vendors. I met a lot of different vendors. I networked with a lot of different girls, so that was a plus for me, and I was very excited about that. The next vendor show that I will have, I promise to do more vlogging, so I can get my hands wet. And if you guys have any advice for me, any criticism, positive criticism that you would like to share with me, please let me know. Please contact me. Please put in the comments, because I'm a sponge. I love to learn. And there's nothing that you can tell me that I would be like, oh, I already knew that, because I probably wouldn't. But yeah, let me know. Give me you guys feedback. And also like this and take this journey with me, this new small business journey. I'm nervous, but excited at the same time. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate you, and I will definitely see you guys on other videos. Thank you so much, and like and subscribe. Bye. Love you, beauties.